And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Los Angeles Angels have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and on the hill, the big righty, Casey Mize. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Fouled off. He was late. Got him. One away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with two strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Naylor makes the play, and there's two down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Man in scoring position with two away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runner at second, 2 down.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Naylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field. And towing the slab in this one, Luis Garcia. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Now this is in the air down the line. Trout makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a curve misses outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Line drive, and that's just foul.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Guardians turned away. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Mize back to work. Swing and a miss. Ward getting to start in left. 31 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2015. That one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Steps on first for the out. Here's the third baseman.
Number 55.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. 1 down. And now Luis Rengifo. Well struck, right field. And that one is off the wall. Throw cut off to first. Tries to get back and save.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And that one fouled off. The Halos with a chance to score first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground to the left. Nice stop. Here's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's Joe Adele. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 2nd. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. Two outs. And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the lineup flips over. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. In the air, right field. Moving under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Angels 1 and the Guardians nothing. Bottom of the 2nd. Now here is John Kenzie Noel.
The right fielder, John Kenzie.
The pitch. Out towards right center field. Trap hauls it in, and there's 1 away. C.J. Kafis digs in for the Guardians.
Number 63.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball, that's inside.
And delivers outside. Now he breaks his bat. And that quickly 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ryan Rocchio in the box now. No balls and a strike. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bounced up the middle. Rengifo whips it to first. That ends the frame. So they make short work of him there. We plate 2 full. It's the Angels 1 and the Guardians nothing. On to the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
The line to kick the pitch. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's towards center. Martinez under it. And it's caught for the out. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fought off foul. O'Hoppe, the base runner at first with 1 out. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Ward takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
The right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So in now for Cleveland, Brooks Lee. The shortstop takes the ball. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now it's even up. That's a little bit low. The Angels leading by a run here in the last half of the third. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next is the speedy first baseman, Juan Brito. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. And that one fouled off. And another ball. That's smashed towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They still trail 1-0. On to the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Mize back to work. That's a slider for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Kicks and deals. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the third baseman reached on an infield single his first time. Ground ball could be two. One at second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one the other way, and foul ball. Next pitch way upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Kwan sprinting after it. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Ramirez swings through it for strike one. One out and a runner at second.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
He goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike. Just missed. The count 2-1. The other way, and it goes just foul. Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Chop to third, and that chance handled. And that is the inning. One left for the Guardians. They trail here 1-0. Here in Cleveland, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Quan makes the grab, and there's one away. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. And he's already singled in this game. Foul ball. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped on a line to center. And that's the 3rd out. Angels go back here in Cleveland. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. C.J. Kafis. And the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Grounded out his first time. And that skips in the dirt. Rocchio, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Naylor in now. Takes ball one off the plate. The Guardians down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Wouldn't chase that time. Next one misses. 3-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Lifted in the air out to left. Ward drifts towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Mize back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
One down, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. Noel pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And next for L.A., Marcell Ozuna.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Lee. And the right-hander back to work. And fouled off. Next pitch misses. 1-1. On the ground to first. Shanuel takes it to the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Brito, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's off the inside. And another ball.
No strike.
And that's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Runner takes off. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Make it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Taylor Ward. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Hard hit right side. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Martinez gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he deals. That one way inside. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the 7th. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
And here it comes. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one just missing inside. 1-2 to count. Oh, that got him. And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, John Kenzie Noel. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they
swing and a miss struck him out. And 1 out now.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now 1-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And another ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take.
Got him swinging. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. That one misses. And the count is 1-1. Inside, almost got him. And it's even up.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Ramirez at second with 2 down. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Hentges.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. The lefty fires. And there's a ball. Hentges, a 6'6" southpaw, 245 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. One now. There's the strike. Stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. There's a swing and a drive. Martinez going back. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, he just about hit it out of here, but once it took that carom off the wall like that, I mean, he really turned on the afterburners. And I'll tell you, as an outfielder, this is pretty much your worst nightmare. But playing the ball off the wall like that can be really tough sometimes. Definitely an exciting play.
So the batting order. Turns over, and next for the Angels, Zach Neto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
And now batting, Mike Trout, 1 for 3. On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in, save.
Hey, he's in there.
Play at the plate, got it. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And a big swing and a miss.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home. Close play, but in there. And they lead by 4.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Hunter Gaddis. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And now it's going to be Taylor Ward. Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. And the righty deals. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That's down and in. Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 3 runs on 5 hits. Here in Cleveland, out of the bottom of the 8th, here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. That's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Guardians finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Pretty nasty cutter right these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Juan Brito digs in for the Guardians. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that turns the lineup over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Out to short. And that is the inning. Guardians lead 1. They trail it here. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herring.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Number 55. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase up and throwing. Stephan warming up as well. Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
2 outs, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. That one ripped. And off the base of the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
At the plate, Joe Adell. And the next pitch is way outside. Shanuel on at second with two down. There's a strike. Got it by him for the K. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Devin Williams into the game. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. That one out to right. Trout sizing it up. Snags it for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the right fielder. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels add another to their winning streak.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For Cleveland, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.